Welcome, my dear friends, to our new lecture. In this lecture, we will learn how to display a custom-styled base map using ArcGIS in a web application. We will explore how to access and use a styled vector tile layer and combine it with other layers for enhanced visualization. By the end of this session, you'll be able to create a map with a unique style that fits your specific needs, providing an improved user experience. Learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand what a styled vector-based map layer is and how to create it using the ArcGIS Vector Tile Style Editor. Access and display a custom vector-based map in your application using the ArcGIS JavaScript API. Create and add multiple base map layers such as vector tile layers and image tile layers to enrich the visualization of your map. Set up a MapView to display the base map in an appropriate location with specific zoom properties. Key definitions. Before diving into creating our custom-styled base map, let's review some key definitions to ensure we're all on the same page. Style. A description of how map content should be rendered. Styles can include colors, labels, and visual elements that enhance map readability. Base Map Style Service. A hosted service provided by Esri, offering access to vector tiles and map layers for different regions of the world. Map. A collection of layers presented in a 2D view, typically including a base map and additional data layers. ArcGIS Vector Tile Style Editor, a tool that lets you create and edit custom styles for vector tile base maps. Access Token, a secure authorization string that provides access to content and functionality in ArcGIS services. Privileges. Privileges are a set of permissions assigned to ArcGIS accounts, developer credentials, and applications that grant access to secure resources and functionality in ArcGIS. These definitions will help you understand the terms used throughout this lesson and ensure you can follow along easily. There is something very important that you must know and understand well. On the Esri website, and if we go down a little here, is a definition for that. And here on the right side, you will find quick links to its properties. And functions. And you can read that. And the same thing, if you go to vector tile layer, you can navigate to the definitions and learn how to use and learn about the features used. You can move very easily. And the same thing, if you go to tile layer, definition for a styled base map layer. A styled base map layer is a set of styles that you define to override one of the default base map styles, service vector tile layer styles. These are used to create and display a map or scene with your own custom styles, labels, and colors. To create a styled base map layer, you can use the ArcGIS Vector Tile Style Editor. The editor stores your styles in ArcGIS as a layer item with an item ID. In this tutorial, you will use an item ID to access and display a styled vector tile layer in a map. You will also add an image tile layer to enhance the visualization. Both layers are hosted in ArcGIS Online. Overview summary. A base map is a collection of layers that provide geographic context to a map or scene with data such as topographic features, road networks, buildings, and labels. These features can be represented with different styles as applicable to your application, such as streets, topographic, or imagery. Vector tile layer accesses cached vector data and renders it, allowing for high adaptability to display resolutions and the ability to restyle maps without creating new image caches. Unlike web tile layer, which renders as images, vector tile layer uses vector data for greater flexibility. The Map Libra style specification defines how these vector tiles are styled, and the ArcGIS vector tile style editor is available for creating custom styles. If accessing vector tile services from a different domain, CORS, or a proxy is needed, the tile layer allows you work with a cached map service exposed by the ArcGIS server REST API and added to a map as a tile layer. A cached service accesses tiles from a cache instead of dynamically rendering images. Because they are cached, tiled layers render faster than map image layers. Step-by-step code explanation. Now, let's break down the process of creating and displaying your custom base map. Step 1. Write basic HTML code first. Open the Visual Studio Code. Create the HTML structure in page called Custom Base Map Style in our application. This will include a container where the map will be displayed. Here is the code for the HTML file. In this code, we define a div element with the ID viewDiv, which will serve as the container for our map. We also include the necessary ArcGIS CSS and JavaScript APIs in the head and body text. Step 2. Add required modules. Include the necessary modules to create the map using the require function, vector tile layer, and tile layer modules. Step 3. Add an image tile layer. Enhance the map's appearance with the World Hillshade image tile layer. Step 4. Combine layers into a custom base map. Base maps can contain multiple base layers. Use the base map class to add the vector tile layer and image tile layer created above. These layers will be blended together to create the underlying style for the map. The vector tile layer provides the base colors, and the image tile layer provides a hill shade or topographic effect. Step 5. Create a map instance. Use the map class to create a map instance using the custom base map. Step 6. Configure the map view. Set up the map view to display the map in the view div container, centering it on North America. Let's break down these steps. We previously learned how to get the API key, so we will set the code here. Set your API key, your access token, to access the ArcGIS services, including base maps and layer. Create a vector tile layer to represent the forest and parks canvas, styled with unique colors and labels. Add an image tile layer using the World Hillshade to introduce depth and terrain effect. Combine both layers into a custom base map that brings together visual elements and terrain for a cohesive look. Use the map class to create an instance with the custom base map. Use the MapView class to render the map within the view div container and set the center and zoom level. Run the application. Run it. See the map display the styled vector tile layer combined with the image tile layer. Very good. The map worked, and we learned something new about making a custom base map style. This is the end of the lecture. Summary. In this lecture, we covered the steps to display a custom base map style using ArcGIS. You learned how to integrate a styled vector tile layer and an image tile layer, and how to configure them using JavaScript. This approach allows you to create a visually enhanced map with custom styles that are tailored to your needs. Evaluation. Did you understand how to combine vector tile layers with image tile layers? Were you able to set up the map view and display the custom base map? How comfortable are you with using ArcGIS modules in a JavaScript environment? In the next lecture, we will learn how to add interactive elements to the map, such as pop-ups and feature layers, allowing users to interact with map features and view additional information. This will make your maps more dynamic and engaging. Stay tuned for more.